Hello, world, and welcome to a brand new episode of America. You're so crazy. I think this is maybe our fifth or sixth episode of this show. We don't really do this show often. We don't really talk politics, but that's a lot. We talk a lot of politics. We just don't talk about it out loud. But I'm here with my two co-hosts. Guys, what you do?
Yo, it's KF the Deaf French. How you guys doing today? Because I'm feeling great.
Hey, it's your girl Harley.
Now, like I said, I usually don't do politics. My mama really hates when I come online and start talking politics. She's like, they're going to kill you. I'm just like, wow, who's going to kill me? Like, what? You know what's crazy?
Out of the millions of Americans.
You know what's crazy, though? She been saying this since I was a kid. Cause I remember when I was younger, I used to read these books about civil rights leaders. And I'm like, I want to be like these guys. And she's like, what? I'm like an activist. She's like, no, they're going to kill you. You know, so... she said that pretty much for everything, though. I'm like, Mom, I want to be a lawyer. The mob is going to kill you. Like, okay. I want to be a boxer. All right, go ahead. Get your ass whooped. They're going to kill you. Like,
wow.
All right, I'm just going to make movies. I don't have to die for real for movies. But, America is still very, very crazy, Today in the news, one of the singers from Jagged Edge took his song Let's Get Married maybe too serious.
A little bit too serious.
He shoved down a ring down his woman's throat.
And he left peacefully.
What do you mean left peacefully?
Like the cops, the cops put him in handcuffs and he didn't fight, he didn't argue. He was like, yeah. Apparently the story is that the reason why is because he's upset because his father is dying of cancer. Uh-huh. And I guess apparently he has a drinking problem now, so supposedly they were arguing because of like the drinking.
Okay.
And yeah, he tried to beat her and beat her with a scarf.
No.
The cops came to the house and she had like a golf ball size bump on her head.
Jeez.
And he just was like, yeah, I did it. Take me.
Guys, violence is never the answer. It's never the answer. You and your woman going through it. Everybody got to talk it out. If y'all can't talk, then
Just leave.
Right? Just leave. Clear your head.
Nobody needs to go to jail for something.
Right?
That's what Frenchie does, and it drives me bananas. I mean, I'm happy he does it because I'm more of a act on impulse kind of person.
Right.
I'm happy he it bothers me the hell out of me.
Whether he just leaves.
Yeah, he just walking. I'm just like, yo, we're gonna finish talking about this. No, and I'm like, really? He says, when you calm down, then you call me.
It's a smart thing to do. I ain't going to get caught up in that. I ain't got the time. Like, you know what? I got somewhere else to be right now. We going to have to deal with this another time. But anywho, in other news, looks like Tekashi 6ix9ine is coming out of jail.
For real?
What?
Yeah.
I heard he was doing some more time.
No, he's doing a little bit of time, but he's not doing all them years they were talking about.
How many years is he doing?
From what I've heard, he's not going to be... I think it's 24 months.
2 years?
Yeah, basically, 2 years. And he already spent 13 months behind bars. So that's going to count towards his prison.
So he's going to be there for a year.
Right. So, by 2021, we're going to see this dude again out on the streets.
Are we really, though?
I don't know.
Do we really need to?
I mean...
If he still makes good music, okay, more power to him. I got to give people props. If you still in that Hunger Game to make music, do your thing. But who's going to really want to work with you?
I'm just saying I'm pretty sure he has a lot of enemies right now.
Mm-hmm. A lot.
Oh, they say he'll be out by 2020. But...
That's next week.
Right. But what do they call it?
And he wrote that letter to the judge, too. So the judge might be like, okay. Fine.
Well...
Go home.
Well,
and then he's going to go home, and then they're going to find him, and they'll beat the shit out of him. And
his whole words.
For what I've heard, Breakfast Club won't even let him come on the show anymore because they're like, you're a rat, you're a snitch. And I'm like, word, that's the part. That's the part you decided y'all should ban him, not because he had a whole child sex situation going on. Then he had a thing he was going to court for fucking a girl younger than him or some R. Kelly shit. That's not enough reason to ban somebody. No, it's him snitching. That's the part that makes y'all like, nah, we can't have you back on the show no more. You a snitch. That's the rapist part. The snitching part. Shame.
Well, I mean, correct me. I mean, I don't know. Because I don't really follow Tekashi 69 like that. I really don't care much about him.
Mm-hmm.
But did they, like, was it proven that he actually did mess around with this young female? Or was it like a he say, she say, and they never actually proved it?
To be honest, I'm not even sure. I won't even put it out there like that. I'm not even sure. I know he went to court for it. That's all I know.
What happened?
I don't know. I'm about to look it up.
Shoot, we need to find out.
But all I know is this guy's coming out of jail in 2020. You about to see this man out here getting flicky with the bicky.
Is he gonna stay in New York? Is he gonna be out of New York? Where the fuck is he gonna stay?
Who knows? He probably gonna be out here still.
You gotta get a house somewhere in Long Island, Staten Island.
Think so?
Probably go with Jersey, depending because more land, more space.
Okay, so from what I've read, the Manhattan District Attorney's Office claimed the rapper violated his 2015 plea deal by reoffending twice. He originally pled guilty in October 2015 to using a child in a sexual performance when he was 18. And there's a video somewhere online, I don't know where you can see a 13-year-old girl giving him oral head.
Wow.
Next.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. She's giving somebody else head and he's standing behind her.
He wasn't even a part of it.
I'm not sure, but that's still exploitation of a child.
Something.
So yeah. So I don't know what to tell you. That sounds like that's like if R. Kelly got a tape and he's already proven guilty. I think this is enough proof right here. I ain't seen the video, but tell you the truth, I don't want to see the video. It was different with R. Kelly because I was a kid. When you're a kid, you run, it's, I guess, is it still against the law when you're a kid watching that type of shit? Because she was underage. Now, granted, we was underage. Is it still a crime?
I mean, did your mama let you watch it?
Hell no.
All right, so then there's something wrong there.
Somebody either had a bootleg tape or you had it online. I got mine online from LimeWire. I will never forget it. I got mine from LimeWire.
Oh,
sauce.
I was downloading.
LimeWire was like the access point to a lot of shit.
For real. You
Like,
will find anything on LimeWire.
Including viruses.
Oh, yeah. A whole lot of viruses.
A whole lot of
viruses.
But you got a lot of songs, though.
A whole lot of songs.
A whole lot of movies.
That's how I learned. That's how I was able to learn how to edit. I was just downloading music videos all day and just re-edit them to different songs. That's how I learned to edit. But one also thing that I was able to get from LimeWire was R. Kelly sex tape. I never remember how. I just remember one day I typed in R. Kelly and boop.
Of course. LimeWire was like Twitter. You put in an artist and the most updated, recent, interesting thing about that artist popped up.
Right.
Like all the time.
And that's how I saw it. That's also how I thought, what's his name, Colin Farrell? You know, Colin Farrell, the actor? Mm-hmm. I thought it fixed up there too, he eating a black girl's pussy. And I was just like, oh.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Very interesting.
Chocolate. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah, he was all up in that. I was just like, wow. Now I remember how it started. I went looking for Pam Anderson's sex tape, and then it just went down the rabbit hole.
Damn.
Oh, God.
It started with Pam Anderson?
It started with Pam Anderson and just went down the rabbit hole. Just kept going, and I was like, oh, my. What else is here? Oh, my. Oh, my. And it was a bunch of us, a whole bunch of teenagers just sitting there.
And that's worse.
Right? So it was like, oh,
they
God.
just encourage, bro, download that one. I want to see that one. Next thing you know, you have like 15 different pornos on your computer. You're trying to explain it to your mom. Like,
well, mine didn't work computer when I was younger. That computer was all mine. She didn't know what was in there.
you lucky.
That computer was all mine.
Lucky.
My mom, even to this day, my mom still don't know how to work a computer. I was really lucky. I got really lucky.
Very lucky.
Oh, wow.
Lucky. I was just slick with it. I was making sure I actually downloaded it, deleted it, and that's it. I was done.
Nah. I was very unfortunate You know how like AOL had like the family things?
Yeah.
You had regular AOL, but then you had AOL Kids.
Right.
I'm talking about like I'm like 14, 15 years old. Like, Mom, can I get off of AOL Kids now, please? Like, can I do something, Mom? Like,
damn, you was in the cage by the. You can't go nowhere out of the hit section, nigga. Disney forever.
Yeah. Like I'm telling you, I didn't watch Friday until I was like in my 20s.
Damn.
Like I couldn't. My parents were like extremely strict on what I was watching.
Oh,
It was bad.
That is hard. That is hard. Jesus Christ.
Shoot. America, you so crazy.
My mama, technically, they allowed me to watch R-rated movies. I just knew how to go about it when she was around. Like, I remember the first time I ordered something on pay-per-view by accident, right? I must have been like maybe 4 years old. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just pressing buttons on the remote. I ordered this movie called Money Talks with Wesley Snipes. My mom heard it. He goes, "Oh, fuck." She busted it over so fast. Like, what are you watching? I don't know. How'd you get to this channel? Press this button. You know, she left. I think like a month later, she got a bill for it. Called me to the room. She's like, "What button you press again?" I'm like, "This button." I wasn't even sure if that was a button. I'm just pointing at buttons. I think this button. She goes, "Don't press that button no more." I'm like, "Okay." She was like, "I seen the movie." But since then, I just knew when I watched rated R movies around my mama, put it on mute. She never understood why I would do that. She just know every once in a while there was no sound for whatever the fuck I was watching. And for some reason, she never asked questions. She never did. She never did. That's how I was able to watch the whole South Park movie with no problem. Unless they start showing tits and I have to change the channel. But no questions. No questions as whatsoever.
You made up your own scenes in your room.
I had to figure it out. With the American Pie, I had to figure out so much without hearing what the hell they was talking about. I was so confused by the time he started having sex with that pie. I was so confused. I was like, what is going on here? What is going on? I saw him talking to a girl. He's having sex with a pie now. Why is this man having sex with a pie?
He was dreaming about it. He was thinking about it.
Bruh, I'm like 8, 9 years old. My mom knocked out asleep. I'm taping it so I can watch it later with the sound on. And I'm just sitting there trying to understand, why is this man having sex with a pie? Like, I just couldn't understand it.
Those used to be the days, yo. We used to sit there and watch TV.
Yo,
Your
his
parents right next to
nickname
you.
forever
They
is the...
knock the fuck out.
Right.
And you got the TV just on mute. And
Right.
you're just like... And then when they move, you change the channel real quick.
Right?
Make it look
Put it
like...
on last. Last thing you was watching was Cartoon
Like,
Network.
wait, I was just about to say...
Nick and
You all
Dinah
watching Looney Tunes the whole time, Dad. I swear. Word. What episode is this? Why is the TV so low?
I didn't want to wake you.
Right? You sleeping. You're sleeping.
It's okay, I've seen it already. I just wanted to look at it. Oh. I wanted to bring this up earlier when we were talking about things being staged. Oh, no, that's staged. I'm sorry. When we were talking about strict parents. Did you hear about the girl who staged her kidnapping?
Yes.
Because her mom
you-
is strict?
Funny.
You know why?
I believe it. I believe it.
But you want to know why?
16-year-olds are stupid as hell.
No,
I believe
the
it.
reason
The
why.
reason why she did it is because her mom was talking about moving back to the Honduras. And she didn't want to move.
Right.
So...
That was her bright idea.
That was her brilliant idea. The whole time she's walking down the street with her mom, she's texting her boyfriend, and he's like, "Where are you?" They pop up, grab her. Oh my god! And she just magically pops up, like hours later at the same exact spot, and there happens to be a cop there. She's just like, "Hi, how you doing? It's me."
And she had to go home. Everybody in New York was getting that alert.
Yeah.
Everybody was getting that alert. My phone alert at least 7 times.
I only got one.
Like, they wanted me to go find her myself. Like, hey, man, what are you doing? Amber alert, bruh. Amber alert, man. Like, yo, I'm at work right now, bruh. What you want me to do?
That is the police job at this present moment. But I hope if I see her, I'll make a report.
I'm not gonna front. I was like, all right, fuck it. Where's the license plate number? I'll find her. Like, the amount of times they was hitting me up, I was like, baby, I have to do something.
Listen, if y'all hitting me up and, car must be around here somewhere.
Right?
Must be close.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, if my phone going off because it's beeping, it's peep where he is, they know where the car is at. Like, every time it rings, it means I'm getting closer. Like, oh, snap. It hit 12 times in 1 minute. He's around here somewhere. He's here. Is that a sedan? That must be them.
And they didn't even file charges against her. I would file charges.
I wouldn't.
Why not?
She need to get her ass whooped. Old school ass whooping from her mama. This is what you do when you're young and you're stupid.
She need to do some time. Like, I'm a parent. I know what it's like. Like, I mean,
she claims that her mom is super, super strict.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what it's been like. You've been there.
Exactly.
And I'm sorry. I know countless of girls who done dumber shit than this. Well, this is definitely in that range of dumb shit.
Listen, I've done dumb shit where I've disappeared for hours. But then at the same time, I've heard, my parents tell me, like, the fear that they had just within those hours. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah, but when you 16, you young and you dumb. I done a lot of dumb stuff at 16. A lot. I cringe when I think about me at 16. I was just like, God damn, I'm so glad I was so far away from that.
Too.
Like,
at 16 years old, I moved out the whole state. Told nobody.
No.
The whole state. Not even, I'm not talking about Connecticut. I'm not talking about Pennsylvania. No, Virginia. Virginia.
Why?
Which part of Virginia? It's
Norfolk.
a very big,
Norfolk, Virginia.
Why?
Because that's where the love of my life was at the time.
Oh, okay.
And I went down there not once.
It's funny how these stories always have someone that's interested.
Well, it was my high school sweetheart.
I mean, everybody's 16-year-old story where they fucked up has to do with their sweetheart.
Boyfriend, right?
Boyfriend or girlfriend. Everybody at 16 does something stupid because of a goddamn sweetheart.
Yep.
9 out of 10 times.
Shit, if
it's not a sweetheart, it's either drugs or gang activity. Or it could be a mixture of all three. You never know. But majority of the times, it's because there was a girl or a boy involved.
Listen, my parents, she wanted to book it with old boy. She could have just booked it and called mom and argued with mom over the phone like I did. That's all I was saying. Like, I was on the bus.
This
like, it's
girl,
too late, ma. I'm already out.
These 16, you probably don't realize, like, how serious things are right now with these girls being kidnapped left and right.
That's what I'm saying. That's
she didn't realize how big this is right now.
A whole fucking Amber Alert.
She probably realized that's the reason why she became a hoe so quick. Like,
her phone went off. She looked at her whole fucking phone and was like, yo, bro, nah, we gotta go. Like,
I gotta go home.
I gotta go.
Y'all might go to jail.
They looking. Shit.
They really looking.
I'd be surprised if it was even her who said that you'll go home. It's probably the nigga that was with the one who grabbed her. Like, oh, hell nah.
Yeah, he probably saw the video of him grabbing her. Was like, excuse me.
Nah, you gotta go.
Listen, this reached the news. Hold on.
I'm trying to go to the store. I can't have niggas looking for me. You need to go home now.
Right now. Put the car in the garage and close the door.
We staying in the house for the next couple of days. You're going to tell them nothing. But I think she told him everything. Everything. I'd have been deleting numbers. I'd have been her phone deleting everything. And my phone.
They not doing nothing to her. They like she's good.
She's a kid. She's a kid.
I think they still looking for the people. I don't think they're gonna press charges though. If they didn't press charges on her, they're not gonna press charges on them.
They should have pressed charges on her. She's being a kid doing dumb shit.
No, I ain't gonna lie. She doesn't want to go back to Honduras. I can understand that.
Unfortunately, she'll have to go. Legally, she'll have to go back until she's at least 18, and then she can, do whatever.
Or she can legally emancipate herself.
Or she could do that too.
I looked into that when I was younger. Best believe. But after a while, I was like, I don't need to do this.
Why?
I'm actually good at home. I gotta get life out here. Hey, where am I going?
Not me.
I was like, why are we gonna mess this good thing up?
That's what I'm saying. When I came back from Virginia, I was like, yeah, I'm not stupid. Ma, can I get $1? I want a candy from the store, Ma.
When you realize when you about to run away from home or you about to leave home and you realize the responsibility. I'll never forget when I did the list of like what type of bills I was gonna have to start paying once I found my own place, and I was just like, oh no, this ain't gonna work at all.
Nope.
I'm gonna enjoy my teens a little longer. Mom, I love you. I'm sorry, Ma. I was wrong. I know you chased me with a hammer. I know I'm wrong.
You know what show I just thought about that like really, really like gives out that lesson? Is the Cosby Show.
Which episode?
With the episode where he was talking to Theo and they had the Monopoly game and he's like, all right, this is how much you make in a month.
Oh yeah.
This is your rent. Right. This is your food, washing clothes.
Right.
And then he's like, oh, I'm able to do all of that and still have this amount left.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
this is like the first episode. Yeah.
And he was like, hey, yeah.
And all
the
the
whole
money.
thing was like, there you go. Regular people.
Right. That was real life stuff, though.
Yeah.
Real life stuff. That's why I really pray to God that Bill really didn't rape these women.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard to think that guy who told us all of those values is the same guy.
I don't believe it.
Like, I really.
But then again, I feel like if somebody was to come to me with actual proof, I would still sit there and be like, nope, it wasn't him. Yeah, no, he didn't do it. Let him go. Free him. Not Dad.
Yeah.
Shoot, now, let's get down to the last nitty-gritty. Coming up 30, I think what you said 30 minutes ago?
No, it's been at least an hour. It's been at least an hour.
Now.
Well, guys, it's official.
He's impeached.
Donald J. Trump,
Done.
the President of the United States,
He's not my president.
He's not my president.
has been impeached.
Throw him
not
out,
my
Uncle
president.
Phil style. Get
He's
the
not
fuck out
my
of the White
president.
House. You and the whole cabinet. Everybody gotta go.
Now, here's the thing. People don't understand how this whole impeachment process works.
Tell us.
Because he's impeached, but it doesn't mean they kick him out of office right away.
That's a fact.
First, the article got to move to Senate so they can start the trial. That's probably not going to start till January. The Senate got to vote. Now, if 2/3 of the majority vote no, he remains in office. But 2/3 majority vote, yeah, he's removed from office. So, give or take, we got him for a few more months. And the re-election is coming up. So there's a chance he can still run for 2020.
What? No.
So it's not game over yet.
No.
You see, you just.
No.
If he goes into cardiac arrest, this is your fault.
This is not supposed to be.
Look, he's gonna lose it now.
Because of my bad luck with whatchamacallit. I tell you the thing, French, with the Super Bowl problem, right? So for some reason, every time I watch the Super Bowl, anytime the winning team is like the team everybody's rooting for some reason, if I watch the game, they lose. For some reason, it always happens. It's happened in what was the first game I forgot. What was that game where Bruno Mars performed? There's not the one with Beyonce. Before that, I forgot which game was that. That was the Seahawks, I think, with Atlanta something.
You sure it was Atlanta versus Patriots?
It could be that. I think so. Who won? It was Atlanta, right?
No, Patriots.
No, that's not the game then. There was a game where everybody was expecting one team to win, and it was the total opposite. Like, nope, we won. And it was like, oh, no. And I can't remember who it was. But it happened 3 years in a row because I watched the game, apparently. Mm-hmm. Like, people start calling me during these games, and I'm like, stop watching the game! Stop watching the game! You do this every time! Because I don't watch football.
What year was it?
This has been happening for the last couple of years. This year, and then the last Super Bowl was the only Super Bowl I didn't watch. And I think everybody, from what I've heard, everybody was okay if we won the Super Bowl last year.
Who won this? Didn't the Patriots win?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
No.
That's a y'all.
Oh.
I was saying to them,
you were supposed to watch that game.
You were supposed to watch every Patriots game.
You know what? Who's playing this Super Bowl?
It's still tournament. They don't have it yet.
The playoffs.
They're still figuring this out now.
Listen, well, make sure we let him know ahead of time.
You can't because that's not how it works.
Or at least
I can't have a stake.
Don't
I
watch
can't,
it. Make sure you block.
I can't have a stake in the game. I can't. That's the whole point. I'm a neutral person just watching the game for the ads. I'm like, I don't watch the game for the game. I'm there for the halftime show and the commercials. And it just happens that there's a game in between.
It's mostly it, though. And it's mostly it, Carl. We're going to have to figure this out. All right. We're going to have to really time this out.
Either or. It never works. Whoever is supposed to win, that everybody's rooting for, ends up losing because I'm watching. It just happens.
You know what? We will just record the game. We'll record the whole thing, right? Let the game actually play live. You don't watch it, okay? And then afterwards, we'll just replay.
I don't need to watch the game. Just save me the commercials.
That's what I'm saying. We'll replay the game and just skip right to the commercials.
Yeah, cut the game out. Just give me the commercials and the halftime show.
You got that part.
That's all I need.
Okay.
That's all I need.
Okay. I think it was. Did you see? Was it Patriots versus the Rams?
What year was that?
This is.
Question. How did we go from Trump to football?
Because you were saying something. You were saying something. And it made me realize I think you were talking about the Super Bowl effect. Where you were saying that I'm going to cause Trump a heart attack because I said he was going to get it.
There you go. All right.
And you were saying I was going to get I'm going to get Trump a heart attack because I'm paying attention to this. And I usually don't pay attention. And when I start paying attention, people get hurt. Well, yeah, so I always know if something happened to Trump, don't blame me, okay?
Wait, listen, I won't be mad if something was to happen to Trump now.
Depending on what it is.
Man, I think we're going to see Trump make it all the way to the campaign trail. I don't know if he's going to win.
I won't be surprised if he ends up like.
But I don't think we're going to see this man go to jail.
No.
I don't see it.
Put him behind bars.
I don't see it. I don't see him going to jail. At the White House, most definitely. But I feel like he's going to finish his whole term. For the most part. For the most part, he's going to finish his term. But if he ends early, it's going to be so quiet because the re-election is coming up. So everybody's going to be focused on the re-election. Mm-hmm. So, it ain't over. The fat lady ain't singing yet. Some people are like, yeah, he's done. He's done. He can get out of the White House tomorrow. And it's like, nah, y'all did not pay attention at all in school. Like, come on. I remember my first time I ever paid attention to any of this stuff is with Clinton and Monica Lewinsky.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit.
That was the first time I ever noticed anything about politics. I'll never forget it. I remember I'm at my godmother's house. Well, my brother's godmother's house, getting ready to go to sleep and go to school the next day. And I don't even know why I had to say it over there that night, but that's not beside the point. Before we went to bed, they were watching on the news about, I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
That famous.
I remember watching it on ABC. Never forget it. Went to school the next day, and I see the same man's face on the newspaper, on every newspaper, with the same words everywhere. Just like, well, who is this man? Why is everybody bringing this man up today? Mm-hmm. What is going on? That's what I learned.
The same thing.
That's when everybody was like, that's the president of the United States. I'm like, okay, what he do? Mm-hmm. Apparently he don't have sex.
You can't have sex and be the president. What the fuck are you talking about? You can't do two things at once, sir. You gotta pick one or the other. Not for 8 years.
Pick and struggle. And he got impeached for that too.
Yep.
And then after that, we had that whole shit with Bush and Gore.
Which Gore should have won. I really do think
Gore did win.
But the recount.
And then they did a recount. And they were like, forget all that. Bush won. That's when I learned, maybe
my vote doesn't count.
Nope.
Maybe it doesn't matter who we vote for, because they can just switch up whenever they want.
Anytime.
And that was my first election ever. So that was the first ever witnessing election.
You ruined it forever.
Right, like, I'm like, maybe it doesn't matter. Voting don't matter. And then, then he came up with the vote or die. You must vote or die. And I'm like, I'm 14, I can't vote. Leave me alone. I can't vote. And then when Obama was running, I was planning on voting.
I voted.
I was going to vote.
I voted.
I ended up staying up all night trying to stop my one of my godchildren's mother fighting her baby daddy. She was trying to stab him. have to hold her back, basically give her the bear hug for like hours on end.
American.
By the time she stopped, it was like maybe 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning because she got tired. And I was tired. It was like, girl, I'm about to pass out. I'm not holding you to sleep, all right? Like, you gotta cut this out. You gotta drop the knife. Like, we're doing this for too long now. And then finally, I realized, oh shit, I gotta go vote. Went outside, saw that line. I was like, I'll be back. Went home, thought I'd take a quick nap and then go back by the time, to go back in to vote last or whatever. Nope, by the time I got back, that shit was closed. So I didn't get to vote for Obama. And I felt guilty. I was like, oh my God, if this man loses, it's my fault. It's my fault because I didn't go vote. Then he won. I was like, oh, okay, I'm good. I ain't got to vote. Next time it came up, I was on my conspiracy theories. Like, I was super conspiracy theorist after that point. I was like, don't trust nobody. Oh, I don't trust the government. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. I'm not voting for nobody. I didn't vote the first time. I'm not going to vote this time. Obama going to win anyway. Obama did win. I knew it. I told you he was going to win anyway. Then I stopped being a conspiracy theorist because all that shit started sounding really stupid after a while. I was like, this sounds dumb. All right. Why do I believe this? I'm going to go get a job. This is...
I got bills. Hold on, nigga. I got other shit to worry about.
I can't be running out here talking about I got to survive off the land. It costs money to live on this land. I am not in a farm with some land and some seeds or some chickens or nothing. Nothing. So all that, survivalist talk and doomsday prepper talk, that's going on out the window right now. I got to survive out here on this side of these streets. And then when it came to Hillary and Donald, I just didn't know who to vote for, so I just didn't vote, which is stupid because you're still supposed to vote. But I was just like, New York will get Hillary, and it did. New York won Hillary.
New York sure did.
So nobody can blame me about Trump because New York had Hillary, so it don't matter. Yep. New York, it would have been Hillary anyway.
New York sure did.
So, am I going to vote this time? I sure am. This is going to be the first time I ever vote in my life. I never voted before, so this will be my first time. Who am I voting for? Have no clue. Who I think I might vote for? If anybody, I might say Bernie Sanders.
Exactly, Bernie.
But, that's if you even get into that whole thing.
I don't think they're going to.
I don't think so either.
I don't think so either. He's too...
I can't see Bernie winning be president.
I don't think they don't even let him just because of his age alone.
Like, I just don't see it.
Didn't they crack on the other guy that tried to vote? What's his name?
I would love for Bernie to be president.
They probably not in that shit no more.
I would love for.
Are you talking about Joe Biden?
Yeah, Joe Biden. They made fun about his age for a fucking minute.
I don't trust Biden. Like, don't use that. Oh, Obama used to be my best friend. Like, I don't care. The only way that can work for me if you coming back with the Obamas.
Word. This is a whole package deal now.
Right? Like, Michelle gotta be your vice. Michelle gotta be your vice.
She gotta be your vice now.
Right?
All right. You gotta bring the whole group with you. All right.
Everybody come back.
Everybody back in there. Even the dog. Shit, even the gardener who cut the leaves outside. Everybody who's working there during the Obama administration got to come back. Whoever did her makeup, whoever cut his hair,
gotta come back.
All of them, bring them back.
Like, I'm just like, I don't know who to vote for right now, and it's my American right to vote, so I'm going to do it.
Well, I'm scared.
I'm not young and dumb anymore. I'm not conspiracy theorist no more. And voting matters.
Yeah, voting matters.
Even though the people get to, they choose who they want to be president at the end of the day anyway.
Yeah, they
don't give a fuck about our vote, my nigga.
But I want to at least be able to say I did my American duty and voted. If I can do jury duty, I can vote for a president.
Well, if you don't do jury duty, you go to jail.
So,
I mean, yeah. So it's not really a choice to do jury duty.
They kind of force you to do that.
Yeah, they really do. They kind of say, like, come here, sit down. They even bar up the windows and then just cops with guns. And it's like, wait, I thought...
There's no escape.
Like, I thought we were just here to talk about a crack on the floor. Why this man got a gun? You gonna shoot me if I leave? All right, I'm just gonna sit down. I'm just gonna sit right here. And I've been in jail before. That shit feels the exact same way. Literally the exact same way. Like, they were no different from, like, at all those times, I'll have to remind myself, like, oh, wait, I'm free. I'm not in jail right now. Just because so much of it reminded me of jail. I was like, Jesus Christ, they just have all these buildings set up the same way. It's really weird. Like,
I had to go in for jury duty once, and they didn't even like really keep me. They just made me sit there for hours just to tell me, okay, so if you didn't hear your number, just go home.
I was one of those. I was like, oh, really good.
What? Not me.
Yes, I got paid for that day.
I was like, excuse me.
I got paid for that.
The letter said that I could have like 2 or 3 to like 3 days worth of not going to work. What are we doing about that? What's going on?
I wanted to go to work. They wouldn't pay me as much as my actual job. So I was like, man, I'm losing money being here.
No, I took that full day off, man. They even tried to call me. I was like, yo, I'm still at Jersey.
All they do was say, what, 40 a day?
So, yeah.
That's nothing.
So
I was like, 40. What am I going to do with 40 a day?
Not stand on my feet all day, because that's what I did.
Man, I was sitting there like, yo, I got places to be. I ain't trying to be here. And it's crazy because every time I try to say something to convince them to get me to leave, it just made them keep me even longer. Like, oh yeah, he's perfect. Keep him. Like, no. Like, do you think you can vote fairly for this? And then I'm like, yeah, hell yeah, I would. Yeah, you damn right I'll do that. Okay. What do you do for a living? Oh man, I'm security, so I look for the details.
He was basically applying for the job, guys. That's what he was doing. Let's cut this story short. He was applying for the job.
I thought it would work against me. Like,
no,
that's a bullet.
And you know the crazy part about it? They never used me. I was just what do you call it? A alternate jury.
You, sir, are a very lucky man.
I just sat there, falling asleep during the fucking. Everybody, they invited people to tell their side of the story. The man who built the fucking floor, the guy who fucking built the architecture of the building, and this and that, and.
Damn.
I was just passing the fuck out. Then I hit it and I wake up like, wait, they pay him how much an hour? Like, I think they were paying him like almost $1,700 an hour. Wow. And I was just like, wait, who's the bad person to get in this court case? Fuck the rich guys. No, give the old lady all the money. Nope, they went with the rich guys at the end. And I was like, oh, fuck y'all. This is why y'all didn't make me part of the jury. Because I would have voted against this. I would have voted so against that shit. Like, give the old lady the money. Fuck them. They got money. He gets paid $1,700 an hour. Give the old lady some money.
That's a fact.
No, they voted against it. I was so tight. I was like, why? Why? Oh, you can't be here for nothing. But maybe that was God's way of saying, you know what? Let's not have you in here because you're going to prolong this shit even longer. Like, no, I don't agree. No.
Everybody's going to be looking at you like, yo, bro, you just want to, like, just go for it.
Like, I want to go back to work, but I give the lady the money. That would have been my thing the whole time. Give the lady the money. Whole day. Give the lady the money. Just because I would never see her when I was walking in, and I wanted to say, don't worry, girl, I got you. So glad I didn't do that.
That would have been hard to explain. She would have looked at you like, bruh, sorry. Señora, por favor, forgive me. My powers didn't work today.
I would have left in the opposite direction. I'd have been like, that old lady might kill me or curse me. I gotta go the opposite direction. I gotta make sure I'm going.
Keep your head down, bro.
I did. When leaving that courtroom, I know she didn't get that money. I did. I looked down like, damn, I don't even know what to do. I was gonna walk away, look down like, oh, damn. It wasn't me. I didn't say that. They didn't allow me in the room. They made me sit outside watching Michael and Kelly. Jury duty sucks.
It does.
Probably.
It's not as fun as it seems in the movie. There was a movie called Jury Duty with Pauly Shore. That made Jury Duty look so much fun. But he was in a murder case. And no lie, I kind of rather wish I had a murder case.
I was hoping for that. I was like, please
both
keep
of y'all are crazy.
Please
I'm glad
keep me.
for what I got.
Like, I don't want no, oh, sir, where he ran the stop sign. Nah, I want you to find a
my
bitch
God.
dead.
Yo,
like,
imagine
I'm
if-
talking about chop the fuck up in pieces. We found the body part someplace else, and you open the door, it's right there in your refrigerator. Like, give me something to work with. Give me something. I was so disappointed. They was like, nope, just call this number, and if you hear, your number, you gotta come in. I called every day loyally. Loyally. They never called me in, those bastards. They talking about now, hey, you want to do jury duty? No, fuck y'all. I don't want to do no goddamn jury duty.
I had no choice but to do it because I kept skipping it. And they said, they were like, yeah, but I missed this one. They're going to put a warrant out for my ass. I was like, damn.
Gotta go.
Right? Like, I got to go to court. I got pulled over for the cops.
But you know what? Not for nothing. The only good thing about that is that, like, you can't get fired from work.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
No matter if you have no time, if you're on probationary period, they cannot terminate you
Nope.
because of that.
It's my American right. It's my duty as an American.
That's a lawsuit and a half.
That's why I'm sitting there like, y'all hit me with jury duty.
You be
Sorry, guys. I'm going to see y'all next time. I'll let you know when this is over.
I didn't want to deal with no murder. I didn't want to deal with no federal. I didn't want to deal with none of that shit.
Oh, if you're going to take my time, this better be some crazy shit.
I'm serious. I remember I asked one of the officers there. I was like, is the trial, like, I was asking for information on the trial. Like, I was just like, how juicy is this? Like, what's going on? He's just looking at me like, you okay?
Like, no.
I was like, how good does this get?
You know what's crazy? So, in the beginning of it, the judge came. He's like, hey, man, I want to thank you guys for coming out today. I just want you to let you guys know, this ain't going to be like the movies or the TV shows. There will be a lot of drama, It might be a little theatrics depending on what kind of lawyers you got. And there was one lawyer, he was definitely full of theatrics. But, what to call you that? But this isn't, nothing like the movies and the shows, This is real life people going to real life things and, this is people's real lives at stake here and blah, blah, blah. And I'm watching this and I'm like, no, bro, this is more of a movie, every movie I've seen. Like, I don't know what movies and TV shows you've been watching, but this is, like, I'm watching one lawyer, he's, sharp, everything clean, he's not like suave or anything like that. He's a little geeky, but he's smooth with his words and he knows how to ask the right questions and he's like persuasion and where you're like some of you, where were you, did you think, like, and then the other lawyer who was defending the woman, she's just like, you can tell she's stressed, she's tired, she's going through it, like, she look like maybe her man left her, she can't stop thinking about it type shit, you know what I mean? Like, she just don't look like she's there, and she's just giving up on hope, like, all right, ladies and gentlemen, so, I guess, like, and I was like, and this is one that she lost, because she was just, oh, wait, no, I am bugging, her team actually won, she represented the rich people, but she was just so bland. Just like male, just so bland. They were both white, but she was just bland, just male white. You know what I mean? The other one, the other guy, he was a sharpshooter, but he lost. But he was just like, I'm just watching, total opposites, and I did not expect that ending at all. I was like, whoa, that's a twist. That's a twist. I think that's probably why she probably lost. They probably didn't like how fucking theatrical that man was. It's like, yo, he too much. I don't like him. Go with the bland white person.
Right?
She seems real. Because these guys was like right out of a movie. Like, so out of a movie. But, when I do jury duty again, I guess if they put another warrant out for me, I have no choice. But for now, I think I'm good on jury duty. When I was unemployed, I couldn't wait for jury duty. But it never came for me. It come for me when I get a job.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Like, why y'all wait till I get a job to decide if you want to ask me to come into jury duty?
It's like they wait. They track you and they wait and they track your social security and they wait and see, like, okay, how long have you been working?
You got a check?
You've been getting checks for about a year? Hit him with the jury duty.
Jury duty.
Oh, you not working? How long you been? 6 months? What?
Jury
a year?
duty.
No, we're gonna hold off on the jury duty real quick.
You're not a functioning American citizen.
You're not there yet.
You're not moving that. You're not doing your American duty as an American to take care of yourself.
Oh, you're making $75,000 a year? Jury duty.
Like, why? I don't want to do is go to work.
I want to deal with the lawyers, and people, the judge. Fuck that.
It's a fact. It feels like that sometimes. It feels like the more money you make, like
the more problems come.
It's just like, okay, this is just another reason just to give you a day off.
Right. I didn't appreciate it because I'm just like, I was going home the same time I would have came home off of work, so I'm just like, and I was making less money, so I'm just like, what are you doing? And this is not fun at all.
I gotta some more tag. I gotta be in the room. I am mentally unstable for the next. I can't do this, bro.
All I know is I kept thinking I was back in jail. Every time, I'm just sitting in a, white bland room, and, the white walls, but, gated windows, and somebody watching everybody in front, or just I don't know what her job was. She's just sitting there. And you got police walking back and forth.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here like, oh wait, I'm not back in jail. What am I doing? What am I thinking? Like, I'm over here trying to remind myself not to mean mug the cops. Like, I'm not in jail. Relax. This is not jail. This is still having PTSD. It's okay. It's all right. We're here for jury duty. We're on the same side here. Everybody's getting here. Nobody's looking at you funny.
That's why I just always try to avoid contact. It's just like, no, I'm gonna just stay someplace in my own world. Don't make any eye contact with nobody. No. Leave me alone.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I want to continue this show, but, I'm looking at where we're recording right now, and it's literally caught in the middle of a blizzard.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, the weather outside. It's frightful.
It's frightening is what it is.
Yeah, you know how my car was sliding.
Mine too.
I was in complete shock. I just got those tires.
The roads are very icy because it is it's called a
a snow spell. Is that what it was? It was like a sand. I saw it. I read it.
It's snow squalls.
Here you go.
So snow squalls are quick, intense bursts of snow accompanied by strong gusting winds. Short-lived, typically less than 3 hours, normally occur during the day. Which I call bullshit because it's like 10:07 right now. So it's not the day. So what are the impacts? Rapidly reduced visibility, as like right now we can see.
Scary.
Treacherous travel conditions, which includes, light ice and black ice, and potential for chain reaction accidents. What's the snow squall warning that we were all getting today? A warning is usually 30-60 minutes in length, issued for small areas where snow squalls are expected, similar to a tornado or severe thunderstorm warning. So they said that, the best way to deal with this is, consider an alternate route or delay traveling, and stay alert for changing road conditions. Reduce speed and use low beam headlights.
You want to hear something crazy?
What's up?
Like, when it actually, when I got that alert on my phone, we were actually in the apartment in Manhattan.
Right.
And, like I said, it's high and up there, on, floor numbers. So we see, like, the bridge.
Right.
Yeah, I remember, like, the notification came on my phone, and I just happened to look up, and it's like, the bridge was gone. It was just a white wall. A white wall. Wow. Like,
winter's
here. You didn't even see, like, I remember I said it at once, and I was like, yo, the bridge, like, I can't see the bridge. And, like, there was somebody else there, and he was like, well, I see the lights flashing, right? And then I went to the bathroom, and I came back, and you didn't even see the light flashing anymore.
Oh, wow.
And then, like, maybe 10 minutes later, it was clear. Completely clear. Like, everything stopped. We was just like, what the heck is going on? I was like, all right, it's time to go.
Right.
Like.
And I've seen this. It's just literally been on and off since earlier today. So I'm wondering how long until we can catch that next burst. And I think the burst is about to die down.
Yeah,
so
we're about to make moves.
We're going to take this chance now before the tornado come back.
Yep.
So until then, Much love. God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease. I'll see you guys later.
Deuces.
Good night.
And Donald Trump is still in the White House, so stop telling people he's out of the White House.
He's not my president.
He's not my
I'm
president
just
anymore.
saying.
He's
Don't
not
sound
my
stupid out here in these streets. I taught y'all better. Don't be out here saying, Miles said.
I never said Miles said.
I'm not even talking about y'all. I'm talking about my listeners on the show.
Oh, no, they know better.
Don't be telling people I said that man is getting out the White House tomorrow.
Even though he needs
Trial won't start till January. So,
It's a couple of weeks.
right? It's not that far. It's not that far. But, act like y'all got some sense, all right? That's all I'm saying. Don't be sounding stupid out here. Because America, you so crazy.